NASCAR 9012. What's up, Donald? Sally Lloyd is in the house. Hello, Sally. I got a family mail call package today, and on the back of the envelope, it has your name on it. Must be something that you had sent to me. So I'll be opening that up after our history lesson. Hopefully you guys and gals are having a wonderful day there. Getting ready to do my next inductee set here for 1989, going back in time. And yes, Sally, don't worry, there are none of those tombstone players today. There is an umpire today, but I did have a baseball card that they made for him in honor of his induction into the Cooperstown Hall of Fame in 1989. Matter of fact, all 4 cards are from the Cooperstown collection. From, I'm trying to think what year this was, 2013 when they made this set. So 2013. Oh yes, lots of some things. I hope you like them. No problem. We'll see when we open it. I'm sure I will undoubtedly be surprised when I do get to open it. I'm going to let this cycle through probably 1 or 2 more times. When it hits 10:10, I'll get in the spotlight here and just try and rearrange some of these real quick so I can squeeze my tripod through so I don't knock anything down, and then I'll readjust them. Dearman 2019's in the house. How you doing, everybody? Waiting to hear from Dearman for his new address before I send him his package for December. All right, Dearman. So I will be waiting for that address from you. You can either send it to me in an email. Yes, I believe I do need your new address. Unless your mom did a forward from your last address, I could send it to your old one and then they can send it to your new one. But either way, we do have 10:10 here. I'm going to get ready to turn my camera around. Let me turn off my intro here. Let me get this up here. Sorry. Let me see if I can get my camera lined up so that you guys can see me. Let's see here. There we go. As you can see, I'm ready for my Hall of Fame inductees. Do have that on there. We'll see. If I do have time with all my other chores, I'll remember tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I will be doing my part-time job. So I will not be on YouTube as much. I will see when I come home in the evenings. If I'm not too tired, I might try and do a live. But just so Sally does know, I did get a package today. I can't read actually who it's from. It's somebody from, I believe it's New Jersey. Delran, New Jersey. At least I'm familiar where Delran, New Jersey is. But this is to me, and the reason I knew it was from Sally, on the back of the envelope, it does say Sally. So it does say Sally on the back, so I will be opening this as my fan mail package today, just so everybody is aware of that. So, basically, Glenn, the Sad Mariners fan, morning or evening for you, Sally. Exactly. Sally's, it's nighttime for Sally, morning time for us here on the West Coast there, Glenn. It's nice to see you in the stream today. So yes, I've got everything rocking and rolling here. Yeah, so as soon as I get my payment for my Patreon patrons, I will be getting ready to send my packages. Most likely they will go out early next week. All right, I should get my payment by this weekend from Patreon to make sure that everything processed through for people. I did have 2 people that dropped off, didn't want to be Patreon patrons anymore, but that is fine. Sally says yes. It is 6:11 p.m. All right. So Sally is about 16. Wait. 6, 8, 8 hours ahead of us. Trying to do the math in my head here. I should have the money for the package in the new year. No, that's no problem, Sally. It'll stay up there until it's purchased. I don't think anybody else will purchase it. It'll be on my eBay account whenever you're ready. Don't feel rushed. Don't feel any obligation to get it anytime soon. I'm fine with whenever it does get processed through. Hopefully everything works out. Oh my word, Dearman, you put it in the chat. I'll have to remember to go through and oh no, he sent me a message. Never mind. That's right. Thanks for that message there, Dearman. I got that. Okay, my mom can send it. Okay, so yeah, she sent me an email address. It looks like I should have your address. So I'll update it on my address listing. So I'll be able to fix that. But yeah, so other than that, I can't think of anything else Disney. So yes, so we got that going on. I don't know what I changed, but now I get all my notifications on my iMac. But that's okay. So we've got about 15 minutes. I just jump on early in case you want to. Dearman2919 says, I sent you an email now. Yes, I saw the alert for that there, Dearman. So we are good to go there. I do appreciate that. Now I'll be able to send your team bag out. If I do get a chance today, I will try to, but if not, it will be sent out most likely next week. Hats McGee, the obsessed Astros fan. Hi, Donald. How are you? I'm doing well. Getting ready to do our next Hall of Fame inductees for today. That'll be the year of 1989. Send it when you send my Christmas stuff. Yeah, it's going to be one package there, German. I've got you and I'm drawing a blank, but I'm pretty sure it's KB Cards. Pretty sure it's KB Cards that I'm sending a package to KB Cards also. So, sorry, I've got a couple cards here I want to straighten out. They're getting jumbled up around here. So, just wanted to kind of straighten them out. Goes to some cards for one of my Patreon members. So we've got about 14 minutes to go. Anything else anybody would like to? Super short print car brakes is in the house. Hello, everyone. All right. So other than that, yes, we'll be doing 4 Hall of Famers today. We'll be highlighting Al Barlick, Johnny Bench, Red Schoendist, and Carl Yastrzemski. Those will be our... Sally will probably like Carl Yastrzemski. His primary team was the Boston Red Sox. Red Schoendist, his primary team was the St. Louis Cardinals. Johnny Bench, of course, was with the Cincinnati Reds. And our first Hall of Famer we'll be highlighting his career will be Al Barlick, inducted in 1989. Of course, he was an umpire. But don't worry, don't fret, Sally. He's not a tombstone. I did actually have a baseball card for him. I won't show you theirs, but let me see. I think I've got some other cards. Let's see. Here's a similar one to a different year of Cooperstown. This one is 2012. So this is what they look like in 2012. I think it was 2011, 2012, and 2013. They did some Cooperstown sets. It's a Panini product. So it's similar to these, but slightly different. On the top of the ones we're going to do today have Cooperstown up here, and it has the 1982 on the bottom with their names in the center. But this is kind of what they look like. Similar. Okay. I'm going to put that back in. This was a red Schoendist, but I'm going to be showing his other card from the 2013 set in our video today. So hopefully everybody is having a wonderful day out there. I do appreciate the support that you guys give me on my channel. I'm getting ever so close to being 3/4 of the way there for my I have 2 of the cards of Yastrzemski. I'm sure I've spelt it wrong. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. It's for Yastrzemski, it's Yastrzemski. 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 It's a tough one, Sally. But yeah. So hopefully everybody's doing well. If I do another video today, it'll probably be opening up a 2018 holiday box. I might open up a 2013 holiday box. Right when I get done my morning video here, I've got to make a quick run to the bank, get our church's deposit made from this last weekend when I was out of town. And then I will come back. I do have to put up a little bit more of our Christmas decorations downstairs. And then upcoming, I'll have some videos I'll be producing. I'm thinking about doing 3 of them this coming Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So hopefully I'll be working on that. I've got to dig out my tripod and get that ready with my phone and get everything set up for 3 different videos I want to do that are pretty much holiday related. Just in case you're wondering, they are going to be holiday related movies. So hopefully you'll enjoy those when they get posted up. I see the Christmas hat. You have to wear it for a video. Oh yes, that's up here. Whenever I open up one of the holiday boxes, I'll be wearing a Christmas t-shirt and the let's see, get my hand here in the right spot. Oh, there we go. I gotta go over a little bit more. And yes, the hat that's right here, I will be wearing that. It does get a little bit warm in the house, but I will wear it for my holiday box openings. So you'll see me with my Christmas shirt on and my Santa Claus hat. Turned it around a little bit more here so you can see it there. But yes, I wore that hat and some jingle bells. I do have jingle bells if we get any hits during the Christmas box openings. So when I'll save the jingle bells. It's a little bit different than my hit bell here. Okay, so it's a little bit different than my normal hit bell. I do have jingle bells. I call them jingle bells. I have a Christmas t-shirt and an ugly jumper. That's cute, Sally. That is so neat. So yeah, so that's why I like to use this time here just to get on early, see if we can get some more people running the stream, and then right at 10:30 sharp, we will get into the task at hand for today. So we will do that, that's for sure. And then I still have so much sorting to do. It's funny when you get back to work and have a part-time job. Like that was my last 2 boxes I opened. You can see some cards setting off to the right of those boxes. So I do have those that I have to get sorted. But yeah, I'm falling so behind and everything, but probably will be that way for a while until I get time to figure out how to do everything that I need to do. But you know what, real quick before I do get started, you guys keep an eye on things for me. I did, as always, I forgot to bring my water up. So I just want to bring my water up just in case I need it to freshen my throat, because I can feel it getting a little, just a tad bit froggy right now. So I will be right back, okay? Just going to run downstairs to the refrigerator and get my cool glass of water out of the refrigerator. So I'll be ready to go, okay? You have to have an ugly jumper for Christmas. It's a tradition. Okay, I don't know if I'd wear an ugly jumper, but I will wear my Christmas regalia, and I will be having 3 different Christmas videos, and it kind of ties in with the way we decorate our house at Christmas time. We put a lot more decorations inside than we do on the outside of the house. The outside of the house, we do have Christmas lights, so I probably will do a short Christmas light video on the outside of the house. But yeah, I will be right back. Ernie Hatmaker's in the house. Thanks, Ernie, for being here. Really appreciate you stopping by. I'm going to be right back and get my glass of water so I'm ready in about 7 minutes before we start our history lesson for today on baseball. So I will be right back. Don't start without me, okay? It's a little sneak peek here. Okay, let's see here. Set my water bottle over here where I can get to it if I need to. All right, so let's see. Ernie Hatmaker says, "Hey, Dearman, can I email you a video and show this? Can I email you a video and show the stream later, please?" I don't know what you're talking about on that one there, Dearman. At Ernie, hello, welcome to the channel. Ernie Hatmaker, hello, at Sally. There we go. Yep. If you see somebody new in the channel, make sure you are checking out their bus. See if you want to become part of their family. And make sure you jump on board. So yes, we have 3 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and get things ready here. And then, let's see, when I get to the 2-minute warning, I'll go ahead and shift the tripod. Get it all lined up for our history lesson here today. Hopefully, again, you guys are doing well with everything that we've got going on here. So at my 2-minute warning mark, I'll get ready. Frank's Cart Corner's in the house. Has everything kind of slowed down a little bit for you, Frank? Now that Black Friday's out of the way, Cyber Monday's out of the way, now it's just the crazy Christmas shopping season, right? Yep. So I guess I'll find out tomorrow how busy Amazon's getting with Amazon packages when I go into work tomorrow. Oh boy, we had Cyber Monday, so we had Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We'll see. Ernie, I've followed you and dropped a comment on one of your vids. Thanks there, Sally, for helping out Ernie Hatmaker there. Laugh out loud. For the most part, still deals going on this week, but no madness like last weekend. I'm sure you had a very, very busy weekend. So I'm going to get ready to turn things around here and get ready for our history lesson. Just so you guys do know, I'm going to just turn the camera around, get things lined up here. As you can see, these are our 4 Hall of Fame inductees for today's video. All right, I'm going to kind of get these situated here. But those are our 4 inductees for 1989. And then, let me see. Let me move that back here. Forgot I had that little spot there. Let me get this right here. All right. So we've got about a minute to go, and then I'll get into our history lesson here. Close up some notifications. Another shopping holiday next Monday, if you still have to shop. Green Monday, like Cyber Monday round 2. Sally Lloyd says, I watched some of the vids. I'm glad we live in the UK. We are a little more reserved. It's turkeys for Christmas. We have fights over. Laugh out loud. Yep, we're probably going to have a turkey this Christmas also there, Sally. We had, we didn't go for turkey for Thanksgiving it was me, my wife, our daughter, our niece, and her mom and dad that we had over for Thanksgiving dinner. It was a pot roast. So that was just a little bit different there. So we do have 10:30. So without further ado, I am going to get into our history lesson here. And of course, our first one on the dockets is Al Barlick. Al Barlick is our first inductee on the scene. All right. Albert Joseph Barlick, inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1989. He did not have a primary team because he was an umpire. Al Barlick's rise to becoming one of baseball's most revered umpires remarkably began in the bottom of a coal mine in Springfield, Illinois. Frank says, I'm not a big turkey guy. Why couldn't the Pilgrims have crab legs and lobster? That sounds good to me. Me and the wife went out for our anniversary dinner, and we went into Anthony's restaurant, and I enjoyed some shrimp and red potatoes and a good garden mix of sautéed vegetables, and that was just awesome. All right. In 1935, Barlick was helping his father in Springfield's Peabody mine. A friend asked if he could fill in as an umpire for the local municipal league games. 5 years later, Barlick debuted behind the plate in a doubleheader at Shibe Park, becoming one of the youngest umpires in Major League history at age 25. During the next 27 seasons as a National League umpire, Barlick would call 7 All-Star games and 7 World Series. Known as one of the loudest umpires in the game, Barlick was respected by peers and players alike for his hustle, stern demeanor, and a strict but fair interpretation of the rules. He called his first All-Star game in just his second Major League season before serving in World War II with the United States Coast Guard from 1943 to 1945. When he returned to baseball, Barlick was a crew member for the 1946 World Series at age 31. "The boy is a natural," proclaimed Hall of Fame umpire Bill Clem. If Barlick's grandmother and his worst enemy were out there on opposite sides of a ball game, he would call everything the way he sees it, favoring neither side. He's going to be the best umpire in history. Barlick was part of many historic moments during his nearly 3 decades in baseball. He was the first base umpire and stood directly behind Brooklyn Dodgers first baseman Jackie Robinson when Robinson broke baseball's color barrier on April 15, 1947. Barlick worked 6 no-hitters, along with the first games at Los Angeles' Dodger Stadium, Houston Astrodome, and Pittsburgh's Three River Stadiums. He was also a crew member for the first National League Championship Series in 1969. I think the greatest testimony for Barlick was what is said about any good umpire: "You never knew he was there." And St. Louis Dispatch sports editor Bob Brogue. In 1961, a poll conducted by the Sporting News determined that Barlick was the most respected umpire in the National League among managers and coaches. Displaying his characteristic humility, Barlick brushed off the distinction, stating, "The very ideal of the rating is unfair in that they place labels on hardworking officials who always try to do a good job." In September 1963, Barlick requested that he call the final game for Stan Musial, one of his favorite players, but true to his unbiased character, Barlick did Musial no favors once the game began, calling the future Hall of Famer out on strikes in his first at-bat. "I think I earned the players' respect, and that's the ultimate in life, isn't it?" Barlick would later say, "I didn't care if they liked or disliked me as long as I had their respect." Later in 1963, Barlick was instrumental in organizing the first umpires union. Throughout his career, Barlick was a vocal advocate for better pay and respect for the game callers. "We umpires have to shoulder too much blame," Barlick said, "yet all we do is enforce the rules. We don't write the rules, just make certain none are violated." In 1971, his final year in baseball, Barlick was honored with an Umpire of the Year award by his colleagues. Major League Baseball retired his uniform number 3 in 1869. The same year he was elected in 1989, the same year he was elected into the Hall of Fame. "The only comment about me making the Hall of Fame is it's a miracle," said Barlick. "To me, it's just a miracle. I think I learned the players' respect, and that's the ultimate in life, isn't it? I don't care if they like me or dislike me as long as I had the respect." That's a quote by Al Barlick. And he basically didn't have any career or essential stats at that time. It don't look like they kept most of those. So that is our first Hall of Famer for 1989, Al Barlick. We'll move him back here and bring up our second Hall of Famer for today. And it's Johnny Bench. Everybody should know probably Johnny Bench. All right, Johnny Bench. Johnny Lee Bench, inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1989. Primary team was the Cincinnati Reds, and he was a catcher. The The way I see it, the first thing you want in a catcher is the ability to handle the pitchers. Then you want defensive skill, and of course, the good arm. Last of all, if he can hit with power, well, then you've got a Johnny Bench, said longtime front office executive Frank Cashin. Reds manager Sparky Anderson was more succinct. I don't want to embarrass any other catchers by comparing him with Johnny Bench. Bench, raised in the tiny town of Binger, Oklahoma, was taught catching at an early age by his father. Making his major league debut in 1967 at the age of 19, he would go on to play his entire 17-year big league career, 1967 to 1983, with the Cincinnati Reds, providing everything you could ask of from a backstop. As the leader of the Cincinnati's Big Red Machine team of the 1970s, in which he helped the franchise to 4 National League pennants and 2 World Series titles, the rugged and durable Bench was a 10-time Gold Glove Award winner as the result of his skilled handling of pitchers, unparalleled defensive skills, and a lightning-quick throw arm that would intimidate would-be base runners. Bench also provided a potent bat, knocking out 389 home runs and leading the league in RBIs 3 times and homers twice. Highly honored during his career, Bench won the 1968 National League Rookie of the Year, was a 2-time National League MVP in 1970 and 1972, and 14-time All-Star. Ted Williams once autographed a baseball for Bench. He wrote to Johnny, "A Hall of Famer for sure." Bench received the game's ultimate honor when he was elected to the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1989. Johnny Bench's desire to succeed and his excellent work habits were 2 of the reasons why he was elected to the Hall of Fame on the first ballot, said longtime Orioles manager and fellow Hall of Famer Earl Weaver. Bench spent part of his Hall of Fame induction speech putting the honor in perspective. I had no idea that the Hall of Fame was waiting for me. I don't think that any youngster ever dreams of that or ever thinks that possible. You might think of All-Star games and World Series, but certainly you wouldn't think of the Hall of Fame because that is a place for the fantasies. Every time Bench throws, everybody in baseball drools, said Harry Dalton. So Johnny Bench's career stats at a glance. He played in 2,158 games. He had 7,658 at-bats, scored 10,091 runs. He had 2,048 hits, 381 doubles, 24 triples, 389 home runs, 1,376 RBIs. He had 43 stolen bases, 891 walks. He had a batting average of .267, an OPS of .817, an on-base percentage of .342, and a slugging percentage of .476. So there we have it. Johnny Bench, our second Hall of Famer for 1989. Next up to bat is Red Schoendist. Red Schoendist. Get him lined up here front and center next for our third Hall of Famer for our 1989 inductees series. Albert Fred Schoendist, inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1989. Primary team was the St. Louis Cardinals, and his primary position was second baseman. Red is quite a human being. He treats us like men, lets us play our game, and gives our young players confidence, said Orlando Cepeda. Not many ball players have found success on the playing field as well as in the coaching box. Red Schoendist, however, could do it all. Schoendist was signed by the Cardinals in 1942. By the next season, Schoendist was named Most Valuable Player of the International League and then spent 1944 in the Army. Discharged in 1945 for eye problems and a shoulder injury. Despite his injuries, he made the Cardinals club that spring and was their starting left fielder. In his rookie season, he led the National League with 26 stolen bases. The following season, he moved to second base and led the National League in fielding percentage, which he would do 5 more times. In 1950, he handled 320 consecutive chances without an error. And in 1956, he set a National League record with a .9934 fielding percentage at second base, which stood until Ryne Sandberg eclipsed it in 1996. Schoendist played 11-plus seasons in St. Louis, winning a World Series in 1946. In 1956, he was traded to the New York Giants and then a year later to the Milwaukee Braves, where he would make an immediate impact. Schoendist led the league with 200 hits in 1957 and helped the team to consecutive pennant wins in 1957 and 1958. He won his second World Series in 1957, the first and only championship the Braves would win in Milwaukee. He suffered multiple injuries in 1958 and missed almost the entire 1959 season. Fighting tuberculosis, which cost him part of a lung, he signed as a free agent with the Cardinals in 1961, where he finished out his career. He was elected to 10 All-Star games, hit 300 or higher 7 times, and finished his career with a .983 fielding percentage. He had a career .289 batting average with 2,449 hits in 19 seasons. Red Schoendist went from coach to manager of the Cardinals in 1965 and went on to hold the longest managerial tenure in club history until Tony La Russa. As manager, he held the team to pennants in 1967 and 1968, won the 1967 World Series, and had a .522 winning percentage in 12 seasons. He wore a Major League uniform as a player, coach, or manager for 7 decades. Red is quite a human being. He treats us like men, lets us play our games, and gives our younger players confidence. So for his career stats, his career at a glance, he played in 2,216 games. He had 8,479 at-bats, 1,223 runs, 2,449 hits, 427 doubles, 78 triples. He had 84 home runs, 773 RBIs, 89 stolen bases, 606 walks. He had a batting average of 2.89, an OPS of .724, an on-base percentage of .337, and a slugging percentage of .387. So there we have it, folks. Our third inductee for 1989, Red Schoendist. Let me move him back into place here and bring up our fourth and final Hall of Fame inductee for Sally, Carl Yastrzemski. Okay, let me get Carl Yastrzemski lined up here. Socializing with Sonia. Thanks for jumping into the live stream with us today. If you're not on Socializing with Sonia's page, go ahead and check her channel out. I think she's working on adding new content onto her channel. And just go ahead and pay her a visit. Say hello to Sonia. Get her on board your bus, okay? I've gone to her channel and I've watched almost all of her videos. She has some short videos there. But go ahead and pay her a visit. Help support her channel, please, people. I do appreciate that. She's a firm and good supporter of mine. So just share the channel love with Socializing with Sonia. Okay? So getting into our fourth and final Hall of Famer for this morning is Carl Yastrzemski. Carl Michael Yastrzemski, inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1989. Primary team, the Boston Red Sox. Primary position was left fielder. All right. So they can talk about Babe Ruth and Ty Cobb and Rogers Hornsby and Lou Gehrig and Joe DiMaggio and Stan Musial and all the rest, but I'm sure not one of them could hold cards and spades to Ted Williams and his sheer knowledge of hitting. Carl Yastrzemski said. He studied hitting the way a broker studies the stock market and could spot at a glance mistakes that others couldn't see in a week. It's not easy following Williams's footsteps, but that's exactly what Yastrzemski had to do as a rookie for Boston in 1961. Williams's final season was in 1960, and Yaz stepped right in as a 21-year-old rookie in 1961. Yastrzemski was raised in Bridgehampton, New York, by Polish parents to a family potato farm. He briefly attended Notre Dame on a basketball scholarship before signing a professional baseball contract for $100,000. Originally a second baseman in the minors, Yaz moved to left field when Williams vacated the spot for the 1961 season. He was solid but unspectacular in his first two seasons, but really broke out in 1963 when he made his first All-Star game and led the league with a .321 batting average. Yastrzemski was well known for his batting stance, in which he held his bat high in the air, giving his swing a large, dramatic arc and more power at the plate. However, in his latter years, he adjusted his stance and held the bat lower. He was also known for modifying his batting helmets by enlarging the right ear hole for comfort and removing part of the right ear flap for better vision of the ball as it was being pitched. Yastrzemski spent his entire 23-year career in Boston, where he was an 18-time All-Star and 7-time Gold Glove Award winner. In 1967, he won the American League Triple Crown, becoming just the 16th player to lead his respective league in batting average, home runs, and RBIs. Yaz was named the American League MVP that year as well. Yastrzemski led the league in hitting 3 times during his career and hit for the cycle once, on May 14, 1965. In 1979, Yastrzemski became the first American League player to record more than 3,000 hits and more than 400 home runs. I'm very pleased and very proud of my accomplishments, but I'm most proud of that, Yastrzemski said. Not Ted Williams and not Lou Gehrig and not Joe DiMaggio did that. They were Cadillacs and I'm a Chevrolet. Yastrzemski retired after the 1983 season and was inducted into the Hall of Fame by the Baseball Writers Association of America in 1989. I think about baseball when I wake up in the morning, Yastrzemski said. I think about it all day and I dream about it all night. The only time I don't think about it is when I am playing it. We try everything on Yaz and nothing works. The only thing you can do against him is pitch him tight and hope, said Elston Howard. So for Carl Yastrzemski, here's his career at a glance. All right, he played in 3,308 games. He had 11,988 at-bats. He scored 1,816 runs. He had 3,419 hits, 646 doubles, 59 triples, 452 home runs, 1,844 RBIs, 168 stolen bases, 1,845 walks. He had a batting average of .285, OPS of .841, and an on-base percentage of .379 with a slugging percentage of .462. So there we have it, folks. Carl Yastrzemski, your fourth and final Hall of Famer for today for our 1989 Hall of Fame inductees. All right. So we're back in the house here. So Al Barlick, Johnny Bench, Red Schoendist, and Carl Yastrzemski were our 4 Hall of Fame inductees for 1989. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Give me a second here and we'll get ready for our family mail call package. I gotta just kind of gather these cards up and get them out of the way for now. I am getting ever so close to my 3,000 watch hours. I just need a little bit more watch hour time. Then I'll be on track for that. So let me reset up some of my break table here and get it ready. I'll leave this here in case I get some notable cards in my fan mail package. Let me put these cards away for the moment. I'll be back in just a split second. Won't take me too long. So let's set those aside. Put this away on my table back here. There we go. Great. Without further ado, we will get into our fan mail package for today. Only one today. That's okay. And it's this one right here from, can't make out the name. Maybe there's a note. I don't know. There might be a note inside, but it looks like it came from Delran, New Jersey, my home state. So that's at least one plus thing. It was sent out on November 29th, which was last Friday. So without further ado, I think I might be able to save this and repurpose this envelope here. But hopefully you guys are having a great day there. Let me get things kind of lined up here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that one's ready. This one's ready. I repurpose them. You might as well, right, Ernie? That's what I like to do. Why throw something away if it's reusable, right? Malone Money Mindset. Hey, Donald, I didn't know you were into card collecting. Very cool. Yeah, there, Malone Money Mindset. When I started my channel, yes, that is pretty much what I did. Why is it doing that? You guys can see me, right? There's nothing wrong with the stream, is there? It's weird. It won't show me my live update here. Oh, there it goes. Okay, never mind. I just had to do a refresh there. Okay, but yeah, I'm a big sports and baseball fan yourself. Well, that's cool there, Malone Money. Yeah, this is something that I think Sally Lloyd, my United Kingdom channel member here, that's been with me since my early days. She pretty much, I guess, had this sent for me. something like a break that she, I think, bought into or something. I'm just going to slice the top off here because it is really glued together very well, that's for sure. And I'm going to go ahead and open up this here, and we'll see what Sally had sent to me. She was probably either part of a break and just asked that it be sent to me. So without further ado, I don't know if there's... Nope, it does not look like there is any note or anything in here. But thank you, Sally, for having this sent to me. I will set this aside now and give Sally the thanks for this here. And we'll see what we got in this team bag. Okay. Looks like we got Chicago Cubs, Wilson Contreras. So we will get this open here. Looks like maybe we have some hits in the background that might be. So let's go ahead and see what we have in here. I'm pretty sure these look like they're probably 2019 cards. Some tops. Wilson Contreras, All-Star Game 2019. Brandon Kinsler with the Chicago Cubs. Oh, there we go. Topps Chrome. Topps Chrome for 2019 All-Star Game, Chris Bryant. Oh, 2 Chris Bryants. That's pretty cool. All right. Dallas Keuchel. All right. With the Atlanta Braves. Oh, maybe she had... must have been the teams that she got. Looks like the Cubs, the Atlanta Braves, maybe. Josh Donaldson. Oh, there we go. An Austin Riley rookie card, rookie debut. May 15th, 2019. Ronald Acuna Jr. There we go. Atlanta Braves. 2 of those. Those are cool. Gold Cup cards. Gold Cup cards. Here we go. Jason Martin with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Shout out to Jabs family. Eric and John Jabs were the two brothers that pretty much got me started in this YouTube journey myself. So that is cool. Oh, the Mariners had already gone. Somebody got the Mariners. No, that's fine. So we got, looks like Chicago and Atlanta and Pittsburgh. But nice rookie card here. I'll add that into my rookie card collection. Home Run Derby, Pittsburgh Pirates, Josh Bell. All right, Cole Tucker with the Pittsburgh Pirates, rookie card. There we go. It looks like she got the California Angels too, probably. All right, Hanson Robles with the California Angels. Tommy LaStella with the California Angels. Pacific Power Ohtani and Trout Celebration Homer. That's a cool card. Get Ohtani and Trout on the same card. And then Justin Bour with the Angels. And last but not least, Jared Walsh, rookie card for the California Angels. All right, so we got some rookie cards in here, some miscellaneous cards. I really do appreciate that, Sally. I really appreciate that a lot. You didn't have to do that for me. But nonetheless, I will add these into my collections here. Or my separations for, let's see, put these 2 All-Star cards there with my rookie cards. Let's see, Trout. I'll put those aside for my superstars. More or less. Another All-Star game card there. Just how I do some of my separations there. So that's a pretty cool little Trout card there. Trout and Ohtani. And then we've got some of these cards here. Rookie cards. Let's see. These 2 Ronald Acuna Jr. cards. I'll put them and highlight those right there. Put those right there. Appreciate that. Also, nice to meet everyone here in the chat. Yes, if you guys aren't on Malone Money Mindset, make sure you check out his channel. All right. Yeah, it's nice to meet new people and see people in our Posadas in the house. There we go. Robert, how you doing? I've been seeing you've been posting up videos here recently. Thanks for getting started in that. Hopefully I was an encouragement to you to get things rolling on your channel. Do appreciate it. I saw that challenge the other day with those super hot chips and how you had to eat so many of them without drinking any water and getting things rolling along there. That was pretty cool. And different at the same time. But yeah. There you go.
Different at the same time.
There, had to turn that off. All right. So other than that, I can't think of anything else for today. I do have a few errands to run, and I do have to get my train set together for my Christmas tree. That's one of my projects for today. And then we just have a little bit more decorating to do inside the house before we're ready for the holidays. And there's just a few errands I have to get done. We do have to go out and do one more store stop before church tonight. So pretty much, yes, thank you, Donald, for the motivation. No problem there, Robert. Really do appreciate you. Appreciate everything you do in the channel. Appreciate you watching my back and spending time when you can. I know you're working probably. Just don't want you to get in trouble with your boss, okay? But without further ado, I'm going to get ready here real quick to just turn the camera around, get into the channel here before we end for this morning. It'll just be a shorter video today. Hopefully, if I can get my chores done, I can do a Christmas box opening where I'll be wearing my hat and one of my Christmas shirts that I have to just kind of get that kicked off for the holiday season. I do have some holiday boxes. I have 2 from last year, 2018. And then I had a box I just received in the mail yesterday that has 6 2019 holiday boxes. A friend had those sent to me, so I'd have something to open up on the channel. I do appreciate that, to remain anonymous. That was the request. So, but I do appreciate that came in the mail for me. And then what I will do is I'm going to probably end this pretty close to the hour mark. We do have people in the stream. Sally, I'll catch you later, Don. No problem. Again, if I do come on live, it might be in about another 2 hours or so. And then when my wife does get home from work, we do have one errand to run real quick. She wants to try and get something else for the house real quick. Thanks so much at our Posada. Really appreciate that and look forward to checking out your channel. Yeah, just make sure you visit everybody in the channel. Show some of that channel love. Again, guys, just to give you a quick update on where I am. I am about 15 watch hours away from my 3,000 watch hours. So I am trying to get my watch hours up. So if anybody that is new in the channel, if you have a chance to watch any of my playlists, that is great. Watching somebody's playlist is the easiest way to give somebody watch hours in their channel. You can start a playlist. You do not have to comment to it or anything. You can just let it run in the background. Just do me a favor and run the playlist the right way. Don't run it in mute mode. You can set the volume setting to the lowest possible setting without muting the channel, and then it will count. But when you set it to mute and play the watch list, they know you're not really listening. You're not probably watching. Okay, so just try and do that if at all is possible. So just anybody that you do want to help with their watch hours and watch time, just make sure you keep that in mind. I do have 20, 15, 10, some 5s. I do have some long videos. I have an 11-hour live stream that I did. I have an 8-hour live stream that I did. You could watch those separately, and then as you watch those separately, make sure you give it a thumbs up, put a heartfelt comment in there, and then also just do it the right way, okay? When you subscribe to somebody's channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. Ring that bell for notifications. That way you can get notified when they do go live on their channel. Okay? It does help, and it does make it so that you subscribe the right way. So without further ado, I'm going to get ready to wrap things up here and call it a day for our morning live. Hopefully I'll come in with an afternoon short live, and we'll open up a 2018 holiday box. Okay? So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for today, and we will hopefully see you possibly this afternoon. Dearman 2019, my dear cousin. All right, so you guys have a great day. For everybody that's in here right now socializing with Sonia, Arposada, Malone Money Mindset, Sally Lloyd, Dearman 2019, can you watch my video on stream? If you come back this afternoon there, now I know what you're talking about there, Dearman. We can do that. Is that where did you do a video with the deer in your backyard or something? That's pretty cool if you did that. I like that. Our Posada put Santa Claus's hats up there. Don't worry, you're going to see me in my Santa Claus hat. Okay? That'll be this afternoon, hopefully. So yeah, you guys have a great day. We didn't have many people on the stream today, but that is fine. Hats McGee, the obsessed Astros fan. Ernie Hatmaker was here. I repurpose envelopes, exactly. So Frank's Card Corner was here. So a lot of my normal subscribers were here, and a few visitors. Make sure you visit their channels. Make sure you show them the channel love. And again, I'm not a big YouTuber, but I do have fun doing what I do. So you guys have a great and wonderful day, and hopefully we'll see you this afternoon for a short live stream again. Bye now. Take care. Love all my supporters out there. Bye now. Okay, let me try this one time and see if it errored out the first time. I had to log back in. Let me see if I can end this stream.